I am sitting at my desk right now, and I have within easy reach of me a small LED flashlight, a keychain, a ruler, a calculator, a desk pad, a coaster, a coffee mug, and tons of promotional pens. And I can't tell you what company any of them are from without actually picking them up and looking at them, even though I use some of those items on a daily basis. Like trick-or-treaters on Halloween, free promotional items draw people to the trade show booths momentarily, where attendees pick up their goodies as if they were candy, put them in their bag, and then move on to the next booth. What kind of marketing is that? I can't tell you how many vendors I meet who think that their booth was a success based on the number of people who picked up a free giveaway item. I hate to tell them this, but no matter how much they paid to have their company logo emblazoned on a promotional item, in reality, all they're doing is giving away a pen, a keychain, or a coffee cup. They're not marketing. So how do you get people to notice and remember your company at a trade show in the short time that you have to exhibit? How do you get people to stay at your booth and turn passers-by into prospects? Well, here's a suggestion. Why not draw people to your booth with something interactive and memorable? My name is Harry Maurer, and I'm a comedy magician who is hired by companies to entertain at their trade show booths with a series of short 10 to 15-minute performances of comedy and magic throughout the day. During these short bursts of entertainment, people stop in their tracks, gather in front of the booth, and instead of merely picking up a promotional pen and walking on, they stay there being entertained, engaged, and informed. And their laughter and applause, sounds that are not normally heard at a convention, draw even more traffic to the booth. By mid-show, you literally cannot walk through the aisle and get past the crowd. There are that many people there. And based on the fun they had and the amazement they experienced, without any encouragement, people gladly spread the word about my client's booth to their friends at the show. Let me give you an example of how effective magic at your booth can be. In one routine, I borrow a dollar bill, and with my sleeves rolled up and in my bare hands, I visually and slowly change it into a $5 bill, and I let them keep it. Do you think that person will tell their friends about it at the trade show? Do you think that if it were you, you might remember the company name or the booth where it happened? Of course you would, especially since I rubber stamped the company name and booth number right on the bill to help you remember. But just getting people to your booth is not the goal of exhibiting at a trade show. Your goal is threefold. First of all, to get people to see your exhibit. Secondly, to inform people about your product or service. And finally, and most importantly, to gain qualified leads. Let me give you an example of how comedy magic can do all three. At the Offshore Technology Conference here in Houston, we managed to block the aisles with prospects every 15 to 20 minutes for one of my clients. Since my shows are highly interactive, as I would pick volunteers from the crowd to assist me, I would constantly ask them their names, their professions, and what company they worked for, which all seemed very natural, casual, and appropriate during the show, but at the same time it subtly alerted the booth salespeople to potential qualified prospects that they could approach afterwards, starting off a conversation not by saying, "Can I help you?" which tends to chase people away, but by saying something like, "Wasn't that amazing how he linked three people's finger rings together like that?" And I know our performances worked effectively, because when the performance was over, I would see people hanging around the booth, laughing and talking with the sales staff, and see those same people come back with their friends later in the day to watch another performance. And that would happen not just all day long, but for the full 3 days I was performing at the convention. Doing the impossible in a fun way is a powerful way to get people to remember your company at a trade show. Pardon the pun, but it works like magic. Why not give me a call using the number below, and let me show you how I can help you promote at your next trade show.